All right, we had a little lunch break and we're back in action. Here's a good one. What was the biggest trouble you ever got into as a young person?
I don't think I ever really got into big trouble, Tony.
You ever steal a car?
Are you kidding?
Did you have anything wild you did? Did you sneak out at night ever?
Nope.
Drink?
Nope.
No liquor? No beer?
I've never been high in my life.
Well, that's not true.
I've never been high on liquor in my life. Or beer. Ever. Never drunk.
I thought you told me a story about, well, that's good. Good for you.
No, I'm telling you, never. I got sick on beer once, but I never was high.
Oh, tell me about that.
I was at Miami University. I went out with a upperclassman and she drank me under the table.
And you got sick?
I got sick from the beer.
But you weren't drunk.
I wasn't drunk.
Okay, moving along.
When I was in Korea, they used to give us 2 bottles, as a sergeant, I got 2 bottles of liquor every month, and I gave them to the platoon to have a party. But I told them they better not be drunk the next morning when we have to take those tanks on patrol.
Was there marijuana around when you were growing up?
I heard about it, they called it reefer, but I never had any.
Okay. Do you remember if you ever got into a fight in school?
Never had a fight in school.
Or at all?
Pardon me?
In high school, ever get in a fight?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see here. When did you get any interest in politics at all in high school?
Not in high school.
Do you remember voting? Well, I guess you were 8.
I voted in
Oh, you had to be 21
I voted
to vote.
in every election I was eligible for.
Okay. So, what did you do after you left high school?
Spent a year in Miami, Oxford, then went in the Army. Got out of the Army, went to my reserve for a year, and went back in the Korean War broke out. I was back in again.
Okay, let's talk a little bit. Here, hold on one second. I'm going to give Donna her phone. I think it's making some noises. Something's, no, maybe not. Okay, going back to, let's talk about, you were a beta. Tell me a little bit about your fraternity at Miami when you were a beta. Or was that a case?
That was a Western Reserve.
Okay.
When I was in Miami, they wouldn't accept me as a beta because my father was Jewish.
Who paid for your college at Miami?
My father.
Okay. So let's talk about military service. So you were 17 when you joined the Army, but how could
No,
you...
I was 18 when I went in.
Or 18?
Yes.
And so you had finished 1 year at Miami of Ohio?
Yep.
And then, so what do you remember what month and year that was that you went into the Army?
When I was 17, I had to be 1948 that I went in the Army for a year.
Okay, tell me about that.
I was at Fort Hood, Texas. And tank company is 317th Tank Battalion. We were a heavy tanks, and we had 105 howitzers on our tank. And
Here, hold on one second,
went
Dad. Hold on just 1 second.